when Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl are in the mood that they're in and they're playing the way they are, I guess, obviously it's a luxury as a coach, but you kind of just stand back and go open the door and let them do their thing.
Yeah, absolutely. You look at the way the team's rolling right now and winning a lot more games, and it starts with those two, and they're playing extremely well. That's an understatement. For 3 or 4 weeks, they've been really rolling and scoring, and you see the leaders in, the points the last few weeks, and those two are head and shoulders above everyone else. And, a lot of that is, the work on the power play. Power play is playing really well, but, 5-on-5, both of them really driving their own line and playing well.
You were without Zach to start the year. You were missing Ryan for a little bit. Jack Roslock's just returned. You have your top six, I guess, there. I guess how much does that play a factor into how well you guys are playing right now?
Absolutely. You look at the start of the season, we had a lot of fluctuation. We didn't know what we had forwards, who was going to play with who, and now everyone's kind of where they should be, and now we're starting to gain some momentum. And, we had a lot of, I believe, 7 new forwards and trying to find out who they're going to play with and all that. So, I think the last, about a month or so, everyone's been where they should be. But also with everyone coming back from injury, then it's easier to set your lines. So, we still have Kapanen to come back and Wallman on defense. There'll be some changes, but definitely everyone having their line mates and building some chemistry has been good.
Hi there, Kris. Connor talked about this schedule, how he actually likes how compact it is, and that you guys have been through the tough stretch of your travel with the East, and now you're in the West. How big of an opportunity is this for this team, playing the way it's playing, kind of had the momentum that you're talking about, and then getting that tough part of the road trip over? How big is that for this team?
Well, first I'll follow up on Connor's the statement about the regularity of the games and playing back-to-back, and they don't have to practice as much. They'd rather be playing games. But, everyone's got a difficult schedule. Everyone goes through hard times, and whether it's playing back-to-back or bad travel, whatever it is. But, I don't know if there'd been a team that started their season as bad, or their schedule is as bad as ours was, just with going to the East Coast twice and the amount of road games. I believe we had 18 of our first 25 on the road, and now the worst part of it's over. We have a lot more home games, and our travel is we're a lot closer. Everything's pretty much in our conference, but yeah, it's nice to know that we've gone through those difficult travel times, and we are where we are right now.
And then when you have a game like this where Connor gets 5 points, Leon gets 3, the goaltending's often overlooked, but can you talk a little bit about Connor Ingram and what he's been so far in these 2 games?
Yeah, it's 2 games. He's been very solid. That's what we want. We want solid goaltending, and he was tested a lot more in his first game, especially in the second half. Vegas had some really good scoring chances, and later in the game tonight, I thought our team did a really good job defending. And not only 5-on-5, but the penalty kill. I don't think we gave up too many chances. But also, when your goalie makes the save, I don't know, early on, I think there was a couple chances. If that goes in, it's probably a different game, but he makes that save. So, I've been very impressed with him for his 2 games that he's been with us.
Kris, would you like to wear those cream colors from now till the end of the season?
Yeah, I wasn't too excited about them at first, but they're wearing on me. I'm enjoying them now, as long as we can keep winning.
And Frederick stepping in there to fight Ball, what'd you think?
Yeah, Freddie, not only his fight, but I thought he had a good game. And, you need some of that physicality. You need some guys stepping up once in a while. And obviously our bench thought they didn't really like the hit on Hyman. And, Freddie took it upon himself to make a statement. So, I liked everything Freddie did tonight. I thought it was really, really solid game from him.
Spencer Stastny was second ice time for defenseman on your team tonight, getting a lot of opportunity on the penalty kill. What have you seen from him in his short time with the Oilers so far?
Well, his biggest strength is skating. Tremendous skater. And, we lost Kulak, and I thought we would be, Kulak was a great skater, and I thought we were going to take a step back, when you lose a guy like that. But, he's even better. And you look at how he closes, he uses his skating to close and not give up much space, but also breakouts. He gets the puck and he's able to skate it out of trouble, and that's his biggest asset. We've been very pleased with his game, right from day one when he joined us.